All right, here with Bronson Larsen, the man leading the Batcats in home runs. What are your feelings on being the home run leader on this team?
It's cool. I got Shaver and Kringland coming hot, so see how long I can keep it up, I guess.
It hasn't been just the home runs for you. You're third on the team. I think your batting average is .337 right now. How would you describe this season for you overall?
Overall, I've been really happy with it. I think I've just come together as a complete hitter as much as I can. Just finding the right approach and being consistent has been my biggest thing this year. And I've always started slow, and that's one thing I didn't want to do this year. So it's been good.
The team has overall really started to come on strong. You guys have won 8 of 9 and won the last 2 series in conference with sweeps. From a confidence perspective, where's the confidence level of this team right now?
We're pretty confident right now. We finally put the bats together, brought the bullpen together, got some good starts out of our pitchers, and everything just kind of coming together. Whereas earlier in the year, we'd lose a game by 1 run, and it was either the hitting or the bullpen, and it just never seemed to all come together, but finally starting to put it together.
It was interesting. Earlier today, Coach Littlewood was on BYU Sports Nation, and he said, it's taken us a little bit, but right now I really feel like we are capable of beating anybody. Do you guys, as the players, feel that way? And how does that change your approach heading into a game when you have that kind of confidence?
Well, I felt like we could beat anyone even when we started the year. And most of the games we lost have been by 1 or 2 runs. So just finally putting it all together is good. I feel like we could go up and compete against anybody.
You obviously, your main duties on the team are as catcher, but you've played the outfield a little bit this year. How's that been going for you?
It was a little sketchy at first, but I feel like I'm catching on a little bit.
Is there a position that you haven't played that you would like to play?
And I'd like to pitch. That'd be sweet.
You think you'll ever get the opportunity?
I always tell JT I want an inning, but I don't think it'll happen.
Speaking of catching, I wanted to get your thoughts. DC, David Clausen, is a highly touted freshman who you've been essentially splitting time with the catching duties. As the elder statesman of the catcher position, what do you see from him?
I see a lot of potential, and he's got the right tools, he's got power, he's got a great arm, and once he can put it all together, he's going to be a great player. He already is, but the sky's the limit with him.
Where do you think, you mentioned kind of putting it all together, where do you think he still needs to take that next step?
I just think kind of where I was when I first got here, with the mental side a little bit and the consistency at the plate and just having that mental edge. But once he puts it all together, I mean, he's really close. He's going to be really good.
Let's talk about the series coming up against Pepperdine. As I mentioned, you guys have done very well in the last 2 series in conference. You're 7-2 in first place. But I know this is going to be a good matchup against Pepperdine coming in Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What are your overall thoughts taking on the Waves?
I'm excited. We always have good series against these guys, and I feel like this series could really determine how the rest of our conference goes and where we'll end up in the standings, so it's a big weekend.
Thursday's pitcher is the same guy that had the 15 Ks in the turn. Is the same guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a little added motivation because of that?
Oh, yeah. For me, yeah. He got me last year, so I'm ready to roll.
All right, away from the game of baseball, now you are one of the players who are engaged. Now, you said you've been engaged for a little while, but you guys are getting pretty close to getting married, right?
Yeah, a couple months, get married in July. We went to Hawaii over the summer, so I couldn't pass that opportunity up. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what else do you do when you're away from the game? What do you do to kind of relax and get away from it all?
I like to go golfing. That's kind of been my thing this year, just to get away from school and everything. Golf, play some ping pong, hang out, just whatever.
I know you and Maverick Buffalo were real close. What's it like to hang out with Mav?
I love Mav. We've been friends since we were, I want to say 12 maybe. But we've been friends forever, and it's awesome. I love the kid.
How much fun are you guys having right now?
It's fun. It's been like this all year, but it's even better when we win, so having a lot of fun.
Thanks, Bronson. Appreciate it.
No problem.